Good morning, everyone. After more than 3 weeks of relentless sub-zero cold, Ontario is finally seeing a change, but it's not coming quietly. Today's warm-up arrives with snow, tricky travel, and rapidly changing conditions. If you're heading out this morning or planning to be on the roads later today, this is a forecast you'll want to hear carefully. As we start Tuesday morning, a fast-moving clipper system is sweeping into Ontario from the northwest. This system is spreading snow across much of the province, with the most impactful conditions developing during the morning commute. Snow is already falling across central Ontario and continues to push into eastern regions, including the Ottawa Valley. Across southern Ontario, especially the Golden Horseshoe and snowbelt areas, snowfall is intensifying quickly. Travel conditions are deteriorating, with snow-covered roads and reduced visibility at times, particularly during heavier bursts. In southwestern Ontario, there is also a risk of light freezing rain or ice pellets early this morning as a warm front moves through. Ice amounts are expected to be minor, but even a thin glaze could make untreated roads and sidewalks slippery, especially before sunrise. The heaviest snowfall today will focus on central and eastern Ontario, where totals of 10 to 15 centimeters are expected before the snow winds down. Areas closer to Lake Ontario, including Toronto, may see lower totals, but still enough snow to slow travel and create messy road conditions through the day. Snowbelt regions could see locally higher amounts where bands linger. Drivers should be prepared for conditions to change quickly, as clear stretches of road may suddenly turn snow-covered with little warning. Now to the temperatures, and this is the part many have been waiting for. After 22 consecutive days below zero in Toronto, temperatures today are finally expected to rise to around the freezing mark. Southwestern Ontario will be the mildest area, climbing a few degrees above zero this afternoon. Toronto may briefly touch 0 degrees, officially ending that long sub-zero streak. It won't feel like spring, but it will feel noticeably milder compared to recent days. Northern Ontario will also see a welcome warm-up, with temperatures remaining below freezing but much closer to seasonal values. As we move into the afternoon, snow will gradually taper from west to east. Central Ontario will see improving conditions first, followed by eastern Ontario later in the day. Even as snowfall eases, slushy and snow-covered roads will remain an issue into the evening commute. Overnight, temperatures dip again, which means melting during the day could refreeze, creating icy patches on roads and sidewalks. Extra caution will be needed if you're out tonight or early Wednesday morning. Wednesday brings a different set of challenges. A trough moving through the region will bring gusty winds between 40 and 60 km per hour across central and southern Ontario. Those winds, combined with leftover snow, will lead to areas of blowing snow and reduced visibility at times. Lake Huron will once again be active, producing scattered lake-effect flurries downwind. Sudden visibility reductions are possible, especially along highways and open rural roads. Temperatures remain cold enough for snow, but not extreme, keeping conditions firmly seasonal. Looking toward the latter part of the week, forecasters are watching a retrograding low over Quebec. This system could spread additional snow into parts of central and eastern Ontario late in the week. At the same time, temperatures may slide back to slightly below seasonal levels, though nothing like the deep freeze that just ended. The overall pattern remains active, meaning winter weather will continue to make frequent appearances even with brief warm-ups in between systems. Looking further ahead, attention is already turning to a developing low-pressure system in the United States that could approach southern Ontario late Sunday into Monday. The track remains uncertain at this stage, but it has the potential to bring another round of snow or mixed precipitation. If you have travel plans next weekend, it's something to keep an eye on. So here's the bottom line. The extreme cold is easing, but winter isn't done yet. Today's warm-up comes with snow, slippery roads, and changing travel conditions. Slow down, allow extra time, and be prepared for reduced visibility and heavier snow. Conditions gradually improve later today, but Wednesday brings wind, flurries, and blowing snow once again. Stay weather aware, especially if you're traveling, and keep checking back for updates as this active February pattern continues. Thanks for watching, stay safe out there today, and I'll see you in the next forecast.